Righty-ho!
Hey perverts, welcome back to another edition of Tommy Likes It. I'm your host, Tommy Purr, and this is the toy show where I talk about toys that interest me and toys that I hope interest you. I hope you guys had a wonderful turkey day. It is the 1st of December. It is the first Tommy Likes It for the month of December, and it is Christmas time and winter has finally come because it's finally getting cold outside. And we are taking a look at today McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Deathstroke as he appeared in the Arkham Origins video game.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
Now, it has the standard, typical McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse window box. You can see everything. He comes with his sword. He comes with a display stand right behind him. We'll take a closer look when we open the box. And a trading card right behind him, like all the figures do in the Multiverse wave. On the back here, you have a photo of Deathstroke, and you also have photos of all the other figures coming out in the wave. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's the same status quo, standard, typical DC Multiverse packaging. So let's go ahead and open up the figure, and before we do that, just a fine reminder, you can pick this up at roguetoys.com, as well as any of our 5 locations, 3 in Las Vegas, 1 in Salt Lake City, and 1 in Portland, Oregon. So go ahead and check out the website. You can get some really cool deals right now, especially with Christmas coming, and hopefully you can see this guy pop up on the Facebook Live Claim Show every Tuesday with Steve and Crystal, so you never know, you might get a nice discount on him. The figure itself looks really cool. I'm really excited to add him because I don't have a Deathstroke figure. And he's pretty much the basis and the inspiration for Marvel's Deadpool.
Allegedly! Okay, so...
I mean, this is Slade Wilson, and Deadpool's Wade Wilson, and he's Deadpool, and this is Deathstroke, and kind of, you know, look at the designs. So, yeah, this guy, if it weren't for Deathstroke, we probably wouldn't have Deadpool. So we owe a lot to the Terminator here. So let's go ahead and open him up, take a close look at paint application, details, and articulation, shall we? Okay everyone, and here is Deathstroke the Terminator outside of his box. I know you're probably wondering where April O'Neil is and where is the talk show set for Tommy Likes It, but I'm going to be trying something a little bit different, a little bit new. Stylistically and realistically, it was kind of a pain in the butt to set up constantly for each review, so we're going to try something a little bit different, and I did want to do a little bit of a Christmas setup, but I don't know where some of my Christmas stuff is since I've moved, so I have to look for that stuff. So I do apologize, it's not as festive as I was hoping. It's not as festive as I was hoping, but I hope you enjoy the review nonetheless. So here we go, Deathstroke was out of the box. He comes with the standard stand that always comes with the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, and he comes with this trading card here. So it has him in his attire. This is the, try and focus here. This is how he looks. This is his render in the video game, Arkham Origins. And on the back here, it says, on the back it shows here, Slade Wilson was the Army's top operative when he underwent experiments that turned him into a super soldier with enhanced strength, stamina, and regenerative powers. When he was dishonorably discharged, he became the world's deadliest mercenary known as Deathstroke, a master of martial arts and an expert marksman. Deathstroke is a threat to even the most powerful superheroes. He stands at 6 foot 2 inches, which I always thought he was a lot taller. Weight is 225 pounds, real name is Slade Wilson, and the source is Batman Arkham Origins, which came out in 2013. So there you go, it's a cool little trading card there if you collect those still. Here is his one accessory he comes with, that's not a stand or a card, and it is his signature katana. And you can see here, there's some nice little details right there on the handle. and lines there, and the metal is painted a nice gunmetal gray, it looks like. And then for the figure itself, let's take him off the stand. Detail looks really good. I received this figure from Rogue Toys, and the paint application is really, really good too. So I don't see any noticeable paint rub, paint wear, or missing paint, or over the line painting anywhere. So that's really nice. I do like the colors. I did enjoy Arkham Origins, so this makes me happy to have his figure. The only other figure that I have from Arkham Origins is the Dr. Harleen Quinzel figure, so this will be really cool to display next to each other. As far as articulation goes, his head can go from side to side. He can look up. He can look down. His head goes all the way around. This part of his little bandana thing is actually very, very, what's it called? Pliable. I wanted to say versatile. He has the butterfly joints right there, as you can see. He has the shoulder or bicep cut, but it's kind of hard to move because of the armor and the bullets right here. Kind of hinders the motion. He does have double jointed elbows. He does have a wrist pivot, and it goes all the way around. His leg can go up only that far, and it's because he's got all of these molded details here, so it kind of hinders some of the articulation. Not enough for me to complain about it though. So his leg only goes up about that high. His leg goes back that far, which is really nice. He does have double jointed knees. He does have ankle pivot, and it does go all the way around, and it does go up, and it does go down. And he's got his little toe articulation. As far as splits go, again, kind of hindered right here from the molding. This leg can go further out a little bit. As for this right here, the gun does not come out of the holster. It is molded in there. Sorry, guys. And on the back here, the sword, the holder for his katana does come out. You can pull this out if you want to. I don't know if you would find a gun that fits in there or something else, but you just slip that back in there, and it goes into the peg hole in his back. So if you can see that, boop, just put that right in there, and the sword does go, it slides right in there, which I kind of wish it was a complete sheath. It's not. I don't know, I can't remember if that was in the video game or not, but I wish it was complete. That way it would hold, because this just comes out a little too easy. But you can do that. I prefer to display my figures with them holding their weapons. So here we go. I hate doing this with figures. I hate trying to put things in their hands, especially when their fingers don't really work with you. So there we go right there. Looks really cool with his weapon in hand. I do wish that they had given him a gun to hold, or maybe an alternate head that was unmasked, but for the price point and for the scale, this is not a bad figure at all. I do like it. I like Deathstroke, so Tommy likes it, definitely. And of course, because it is McFarlane, it does have the 7-inch scale, so I know people are not happy with the 7-inch scale figures because they don't go in scale with like Power Rangers, Ghostbusters, they don't go in scale with Marvel Legends or Star Wars, but I maintain that I enjoy that McFarlane is trying to differentiate himself. I do understand wanting to do a collective, complete, joined universe between all the figures, but I have a lot of 7-inch figures and I like having them on their little shelf. So he does scale very well with the Marvel Select figures or Diamond Select figures, as well as all the other McFarlane Toys figures as well, and Storm collectibles. So there you go. And since I'm starting to get a lot of those, I do appreciate that he's in scale, so I can grow the ranks of those figures. So if you have the chance to get Deathstroke, definitely pick him up, especially if you're a fan. And I do hope that they do a... That was a lot of doo-doos. I do hope that they do a comic book accurate Deathstroke. I like the Arkham Origins one because I love the video game, but I would like a comic book accurate one so the orange stands out more, and so that we hopefully get a unmasked Slade Wilson face. So if you see this figure, definitely pick them up. Once again, you can pick them up at roguetoys.com or any of our 5 locations, 3 in Las Vegas, 1 in Salt Lake City, and 1 in Portland, Oregon. And that concludes another edition of Tommy Likes It. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure to hit subscribe below to get all the latest updates on the YouTube channel. Make sure you leave a like and a comment and share with other toy collectors out there or anyone who may be interested in the merchandise reviewed here today. Head on over to Facebook if you have time and like the Rogue Toys Facebook page. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Steve and Crystal host a live Facebook claim show where you can get amazing discounts on merchandise spanning all 5 of our locations, 3 in Las Vegas, Nevada, 1 in Portland, Oregon, and 1 in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you miss out on a live Facebook claim show every Tuesday, don't worry, head on over to roguetoys.com to see the latest merchandise from our trade-ins, as well as the latest merchandise being shipped to us every single day. And unfortunately, that's all the time that I have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for showing your support as per usual. And just remember, I'm Tommy Purr, and I'm telling you, when you're out and about in the world, please stay safe, and more importantly, stay catty.